guys, welcome back to Daily Bread with Chef Sheena. Thank you for coming to my home today. I missed you guys and I've had a wonderful weekend. It was my birthday weekend. We went to Florida. As you can tell, I'm getting darker because I got me some sun. Anyways, so let's just jump into the word, the refreshing of the word today. I am in Acts and I am in chapter 20. Verse 35. I like this letter from Paul when he's telling them, my whole deal is over generosity. Like I've talked about it last week and I'll probably talk about it in the next couple of weeks. And then I'll tell you about my big project because it's going to hit in a few more weeks. So Paul is telling them, in everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of hard work, we must help the weak, remembering the word the Lord Jesus himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And my birthday just came up and I am so big on, like, I don't really like when people give me gifts. I like to give. I'm more of a giver than a receiver. But everybody bought me so many gifts and I'm so grateful. But if you actually knew me, I don't like gifts. I like to give, and we had an amazing time, and I got to spend time with my best friend and my children out in Florida. So that was like the best birthday gift ever. Hey guys, welcome back. Come on into my kitchen. Come on. So, today we're going to make blackened fish and a crawfish pasta with some crunchy crawfish on the side of it. So, I think I made this like a couple of Saturdays on my truck. But we're going to try it today here in our kitchen because everybody wants to know about it. But it's really simple. I actually got this recipe from whenever I was in Houston and I go to Papados. If you're in that area and you have a Papados, try it. It's the best. But I'm going to teach you how to make it today. So come on and let's look at our ingredients and see what we got here. Alright guys, so we're going to start with our ingredients and then I'll let you know our cooking methods. So we have our fish right here, and you know I'm a sway fish type of person, so we have sway fish. And then I just got some blackened seasoned, whatever you find at the store. I usually on my truck I think I use like a Louisiana style, but this is a different one. So, but any kind works, whatever you see at the grocery store. For our pasta, we're going to use our linguine, and then I got some olive oil to coat the pan, and then we have our crawfish tails. So I defrost them and I rinse them a little bit to kind of get some of the juicy stuff off of it. So half of it's going to go inside our sauce, and the other half we're going to fry. And then I have some chopped garlic. I have some chopped onions. We have red peppers and bell peppers. And then I have the tomato chunk. No, I got that wrong. I got roasted tomatoes. I can't even say it right. I'm trying to say the chunky tomatoes, but they're roasted. Roasted is just going to give it a little bit of extra flavor, but a little bit more color to it. And then you need a marinara sauce. I like the Victoria. If you make your own, but this is at Walmart, and this kind is really good. And this is like an Asian, I can't say the name, it's like the chili paste, but we're going to use a little bit of that for some heat. We got some parsley, we have some lemons, and we have some salt and pepper, and then butter for your blackened fish, and then we need a little bit of heavy whipping cream, and this is just the chicken batter right here. So our cooking methods, we're going to use a fryer, of course, and right here, this is for our sauce. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there so it can kind of calm down a little bit because it's on. And then I have our skillet for our blackened catfish. Well, it ain't catfish, it's sway fish, but whatever kind you like. And then our water for our pasta is boiling. So we're gonna kind of do two things at once here. This right here is really, really hot. So I'm gonna start with my garlic. Let those get a little bit hot. Now we're gonna put our onions in there. And our bell peppers and our red peppers. I'm gonna turn my heat down to medium because it's really hot. Kind of stir it up a little bit. So we're gonna let that saute down a little bit. I like to season my vegetables, and this is just basically salt and pepper mixed together. So I like to put a little bit of seasoning on it. Alright, so let's jump over here to our water. It is boiling, and I've already put the salt in there. Make sure you season your water really, really well, because you're going to need the season from the water to go into the pasta, so it'll taste real flavorful. So we're going to put some of this in here. Let it do its thing. Making a mess. I always make a mess. I don't know why I make so many messes, but I do. Okay. So we'll let that do its thing. And it doesn't take that long to cook your pasta, remember that. Alright. Okay guys, come on in. So we got our vegetables softened. We kind of sauteed them a little bit. So now we're going to add our marinara sauce in there. And just, that's it. Usually kind of put a little water in there so you can get all the flavor out of there. But I don't want that because I really don't want my sauce to be runny. So we're not going to do that today. And then we're about to add our roasted tomatoes in here. I was trying to say chunky, but I couldn't get it out earlier. But it's our roasted chunky tomatoes. Just to give it a little extra bite. It's gonna be good. Like, this was like my favorite dish. This was like the only thing that kept me in Houston was Papados. I love the place. Like, that was my go-to spot. There in Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden still to this day, but Papados was like really high on the list. It's kind of expensive, but it was very important to me to go. Anyway, so let's put some of our I don't know, our chili. I don't know how to say the name, but it's chili paste. We're gonna put some of that on there. It depends on how much heat you like, but I'm gonna start off with like 2 teaspoons of it. But remember, it's gonna get hot. I'll probably start off with 1 because I really don't like a lot of heat, but a lot of people do. So make sure you try it. I don't mind it too, and that might be it. But it's really spicy. Usually when you go and order it at the restaurant, it's really spicy. So we're gonna let that simmer a little bit, and then we'll add our crawfish in there. You don't wanna add it too early because you don't want your crawfish to be like chewy. So just enough time so it can cook a little bit and put off a little flavor inside of your marinara sauce. That's all you gotta do, because your crawfish is already done. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, our pasta's going. We're gonna turn our heat on for our cast iron skillet. It's not on yet. That way we can start on our fish. This is like a really quick dish. Like, it's kind of like an in and out situation. It's not, I think less than 20 or 30 minutes you should be done. Depends on how you prep. Alright guys, so I'm going to season my crawfish a little bit, and then we're going to start putting it inside the pan. And we're going to actually get some ready to fry and some to go over here. So we're going to just put half of the bag in here. Because the crispy ones is just a garnish, it's not, it don't go in your meal. I mean, you can eat it, but you don't need that much to fry. You don't need that much to fry, sorry. But if you want to fry more, you can. It's really good fried if you batter and fry it correctly. It's really good. So, we got that in there. We're going to put a little bit of our heavy whipping cream. It's just going to change the game just a little bit. And it's going to look a little different. And I would say probably about a third of a cup will be good. It's going to change the way it looks just a little bit, but when it boils down and it all comes together, it's going to be so great. Alright, so right here is where our cast shard is, and it's really hot right now. And I'm debating on if I want to do that or my noodles. Let's do our noodles. Okay guys, so look how the heavy whipping cream just turned it, just made it so creamy. It looks amazing. Just made it, just turned into like a whole new definition of a sauce for pasta. Guys, so here's our pasta, and now we're gonna put it inside our sauce, and our sauce looks so good. Like, I'm like so amazed how it just all came together. It's gonna be so good. And make sure you put salt and pepper to your taste. You start seasoning your pasta sauce. So you just basically just put it in there. If you made a lot of pasta, I would do it kind of like this instead of like dumping it all in there, so you won't have like more pasta than sauce. So kind of do half and then see how much more you need. If I can get it to stop coming. There you go. Turn that on. Fix my pork. I guess I should have my apron on, huh? Make sure you go to our website and check out our new aprons that we posted on there and get you one ordered, because you know Mother's Day is coming up. So what a wonderful gift to give your mom or your loved ones. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of more pasta, but not a lot. We're going to pull it to the side after we're done stirring this in, and just kind of let it set and let all the flavors come together while we finish. I didn't get it on my clothes. I thought I did. I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to rock this shirt till the end of this show. Even though I'm at home, I can go and change, but ain't no need in that. When you're in the kitchen, you're going to get dirty. I just don't like to get dirty, but I do get dirty. So blackened fish, guys, it doesn't take that long to cook, and you have to know me, I don't like my fish burnt. It can be dark, but we're not gonna burn it, so. Sorry if you have like taste buds for burnt food, but not with my cooking, I'm so sorry. But we're gonna pull it at the right time. I'm gonna move this stuff out the way, and we're gonna pull our cut board over here so I won't get fish juice everywhere, and we're gonna get started. Alright, so we're gonna cut the fish a little bit. so fit in your pan. You can leave them whole. Usually if you get it on my truck, I leave it whole. But for today, I'm just gonna cut them into fourths. That way, it won't take all day to cook. Alright, so let's get your butter going. It's gonna get. I like to butter my pan. Alright guys, so I'm kind of multitasking here. So we got our fish going right here. And while that's cooking, we're gonna fry our crawfish. It doesn't take that long, so you can do them at the same time. Remember, I always have like the chicken batter. Sometimes I use AP flour, but that's usually for like a chicken. But this is like a shrimp. I think it's a shrimp batter. So we're just gonna toss our crawfish in here. Get a little coating. And I'm looking at my fish at the same time, so I just drop them on in the fryer. Gotta get them all out of here and get them frying. That way you can make your plate and everything will be all hot at the same time. I got it. Just drop them in your fryer. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're gonna pull our crawfish out of here. You see, it doesn't take that long. I think I'm still blackening my fish and my crawfish is already done. So we're just gonna put them in here and let some of that grease drain off a bit. And we should be ready to rock and roll. Alright guys, so it's done. I had to put the Parmesan cheese on the top of it. But you have your pasta on the bottom. It has your marinara sauce. It has your roasted tomatoes. It has onions. It has bell peppers. It has crawfish in there. And then we put the blackened fish on the top of it. And then, not only that, I fried some crawfish tails, so you'll have a little bit of a bite and a crunch as you go through your pasta. I hope you guys enjoyed this dish. It's really easy to make, really fast and simple. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 100 likes. I'm proud of that. And not only that guys, remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Have a blessed day.